doing, guys? So it is what? It's Monday morning, man. Getting ready for the week, man. Gonna set a precedent today for the whole week, y'all. Sold one of my weed eaters to Drew a couple weeks ago. You know, from time to time, as my weed eaters get older, I sell them, get a little bit of my money back, and then I'll go buy another weed eater. So I sold one of my older weed eaters. Well, you know, when I say old on my truck, it ain't but about 2 years old, for $100. And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that 100 and put a couple hundred with it and go get a brand new one. So, and while I'm at the dealer, I'm gonna pick up the eXmark Staris to demo. You know, keep in mind, y'all, I've never even operated the stand-on mower, so I have no idea. I know the reviews and all on the Staris are, you know, the terrible mower, blah blah, and blah blah blah. I know it looks funny. You know, it doesn't look like it's, you know, of eXmark, you know, quality. It doesn't look that beefy or anything, you know. From what I've seen, you know, I haven't never seen one in person other than at the dealer up here. But they're gonna give me a demo for a couple days, and I'm gonna test it out today and probably test it out tomorrow, and I'll probably carry it back over there, you know, Wednesday or so, Thursday, something like that. So yeah. But I'm headed over here right now, pick up Wade, and then we're gonna head out to my dealer, which is about it's a little bit out of the way, you know, but we need to get this other weed eater and pick up the stars, and then we've got, you know, quite a few yards to cut. So hey Jesse, I saw you got that sprayer, man. You know, that sprayer, man, yeah, you're gonna really like that thing, dude. I don't know if you need two of them. You know, not at this point, because once you spray one time, 2 times, you know, with any property, then that's all you really need to do, man. You know, I wouldn't buy another one, not right now. I mean, because once you spray that cemetery, you know, once or twice, you know, the only reason why you would need 2 is to put it on 2 man's back, you know, for 2 men to run a sprayer. And that might be good in the initial spraying, but that ain't gonna be good in the long term, because you're not gonna have to have it every day, you know. So yeah, you know, top mowers. But no matter what anybody says, eXmark makes a great product. So with that being said, you know, how can I turn down a free demo for a couple of days? I mean, you know, it's win-win, man. You know, for me, on a 100-house development or property, 100 houses or whatever, and you're the landscaper, and they're paying an overall fee, you know, to the HOA, and the HOA pays you. Well, what do you do when the back gates are locked? Where you can't get them, where you can't get in the back gate?
Knock on the front door, say, hey, I'm here to cut your grass.
Where nobody's home. See, these are all factors these are all things that suck time. You know, meanwhile, while you're up there knocking on the door, hoping somebody answers it, you know, I could have been done cut the front yard. You know what I'm saying? They're so small, you know. Right. You know, and I mean, and then there's a lot of other things too. You know, they don't let you in the back gate. Say you can't get in the back gate for whatever reason, and then it goes like that for 2 months, and then they start calling the HOA saying, you know, my backyard needs it bad, you know, and all this. And then you go over there and you're making $30 a pop, and you got shit up to your knees, dog shit, toys, a trampoline back there too, you know, all the things that are in the way of a yard like that.
Right.
See, to me, I don't know, man, I've just learned easier ways to make money, man, than to go through all that.
Right.
And the less interaction I gotta have with gates and customers and stuff, the better, you know.
Well, that's what I'm used to doing because that's what me and Pops used to do.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, if you started out in doing HOAs and stuff, then but see, I learned early on, man, that wasn't where the money is. You know, and, I mean, the money was okay. You know, I had a bunch of them over there in Ivory Ridge, and I told you that before. You know, I had a bunch of them over there, and that's really what, you know, kind of started where I started at. You know,
Right.
but man, I couldn't afford to do that. I couldn't do them lawns now, and not for what they were paying me. You know, they were crying about $40. You know, the only property that I got over there now, it's the only $40 yard that I do. You know, and you see how quick and easy it is. It's stick and move, and there ain't no detail, and they are signed up for every 2 weeks, and you know, that's what it is. But if I do those yards like that, like we saw that guy doing last week over there,
He kills.
you know, if I was taking an hour and a half for every property, then you can't make nothing, but you can't do enough in a day to make nothing.
Right.
And then you got people going to be complaining, you know, and HOA, you know, if you're doing, you know, the 100 houses or apartment complexes or whatever, you know, they're gonna the residents are gonna be complaining and shit, you know. I mean, because you ain't gonna never, and then the owner of the landscape business, he's telling his guys, look here, y'all gotta hurry up, man, because there ain't we ain't making enough money over here to justify spending an hour on every property.
That's what.
And then I know that the landscaper got to wait on his money. Oh, he ain't getting his money on the first. He probably getting his money on the first of every month for the last month. Yeah, for the previous month, which means his first 3 weeks over there that he's cutting the grass over there, he's not getting any money, but he's having to pay everything. You know, so he's actually acting as a loan company too, because he's actually loaning the money for the lawn all month.
All right.
You know, because he's not getting his money, and that's another reason why I like to stay away from that shit. I won't, unless they're paying in advance, and I guarantee HOA ain't paying in advance.
Oh,
I guarantee it. If they are, then I'd be very surprised. You know, people don't like to pay in advance, but they damn sure don't mind me doing the work in advance and having to wait on the money.
Right.
You know, which is the same thing. You know, when I go to them and say, hey, pay me in advance this month if you're going out of town or whatever, well, some of the homeowners look at me like I'm crazy. I said, but you're not willing to do what you're asking me to do. I said, I cut the yards in advance, you know, all summer long, and now you don't want to pay in advance one time when you're going to be out of town. You know, so you know, that just tells me you know, I see I ain't gonna beat you any more than you're gonna beat me.
Right.
You know, when it ain't like I'm gonna take your money and you not do the properties. You know, just stupid shit like that, man. So yeah. Anyway, y'all, enough about that. So look, man. So we got the demo for the eXmark Staris demo. From my dealer. And a big shout out to Jack Peaks, man. Appreciate y'all letting me use this, man, for a minute. We'll see how it does. But anyway, y'all, okay, y'all, so we're gonna put this Staris back here and see what we can do here. Keep in mind, y'all, I ain't never ran one of these, and talk about the mower for a second. So here it is, y'all. Here's the, yeah, and it's got the FX65 1V on it. I don't know, I think it's not very powerful, man. But y'all, it just don't look that great, man, to me. My thinking is, why ain't they got wider tires on it, dude? I love the brake system though. Hey, Way, this one got the brakes like we like them on the tire. See, the physical part of on the tire. All them complicated disc brakes on the Z-turn mowers.
They
man,
always go out.
Yeah, this right here is the way to go right there. But yeah, I mean, this is a 48-inch cut.
On it too.
Yeah, it's got 2 tanks, and look at this, picks up like a hood. Yeah, man. I mean,
It's dual overhead.
it's got a big old muffler on it too, man. For that little, you know, the mufflers on my big Z-turns, 30 horsepower aren't that big. And it's got the y'all see what that is? I don't know. Can y'all see that? Yeah. And it looks like the battery's sitting in there sideways. That's a different kind of battery than I've seen on.
It's a maintenance-free battery too.
Yeah, that looks like a battery that goes on my 4-wheeler. It's got a fuel gauge. Yeah, I mean, I think right here, see, you can pick this up too to get to the hydros. Oh, that's sweet. One thing about eXmark, y'all, that I've noticed is eXmark, they yeah, eXmark makes everything friendly to get to on all the machines I've ever owned of eXmarks. I mean, there's the old dipstick. I mean, they make it. I just don't like the overall look of it, dude. It just does not look. Just think if they had wider tires on it, dude. If the tires came out to about right there, that would be a beefier looking machine, and it'd probably hold better on heels. But what do I know? I'm not an engineer. I don't really, you know. But we finna get it in this backyard. Y'all see that weed killer working down that fence line, y'all? Y'all see that? Wade could be back here with a weed eater, very minimal. Okay, guys, so we just got done with the first one, y'all. Now it paid a little bit more because we did a little bit extra stuff over here, but we're running behind big time. So I had the Staris out there, and I tell you, I had a hard time getting the damn blades to engage. I didn't know you had to hold. That's things that you learn, man. So I got a little bit of video of me there. That really is not the ideal yard. I got another property that we're gonna put it on, and I guess it'll take a while to get used to that thing, you know, because it's so well, it's, you know, you just gotta get used to it. We are not doing good on time, y'all. So yeah. So Wade's blowing this one off. Yeah, we are sucking on time. So I spent 20 minutes with the Staris here, not doing nothing. So, and then I cut for a minute with it, and then but my clock in my head's going off saying you need to hurry up. So I had to park the Staris on the trailer and get the 60 out and just we're gonna get caught up, and then we got another yard we're gonna need 2 mowers on, so we'll really work on it then. All right, guys. So what we're here doing one of the rentals for my I'm just doing the bushes. They're a regular customer of mine, and all I'm doing is the bushes over here today, and I don't cut this grass or nothing here, but I'm gonna show y'all exactly why I hate the little bitty yards. So we're doing this house right here, just the little bushes, you know. Look, there's no place to park. Look, I'm blocking the driveway, almost blocking the 2 mailboxes with one damn, with one truck and trailer, man. I couldn't imagine having to come over here and yeah. So y'all see how small these properties are, man. This is what I would consider my nightmare property. Hate them. Hate. Hate's a strong word, but I hate it. Anyway, we're gonna get this cleaned up best we can. I mean, it's bad. I mean, next time he calls me to do this, I'm I wouldn't even be doing these if they weren't a regular customer of mine on a bunch of other properties. So yeah, this is kind of doing them a solid here, y'all. And it ain't, I mean, the wind's blowing. We're gonna have shit everywhere, dude. Anyway, this is Ray. Peace out. All right, guys. So we're way behind today, so we really haven't even had a chance to even use the Staris any yet. We're just trying to make sure we want to make sure we put it on the right lawn to really, for it to be all it can be, man. And the lawns that we've done thus far, got time to be trying to figure out how to damn run a new mower. I've been and tore something up, slung it into something. But yeah, just the initial feelings about it, I don't, of course I know it's to take a while to get used to something like that, but man, I don't think I would pick it over a sit-down mower. I don't know, man. I might feel different after a couple of days, but shit, I doubt it. Shit, sit-down mowers are a lot more stable, man. But I guess you get used to it, after a week or so. Well, Shane and them make this shit look easy, man, don't they?
Right.
I mean, he was striping the hell out of them yards, man. No problem,
I wonder if that's got a stripe kit on it.
I don't think it does. I mean, I ain't never bought an eXmark that had a striping kit on. I know they make it for them, but the Vantage decks, they say that they stripe pretty good without anything, So yeah. But we got a lot to do, y'all. We got I don't know, about 5 more. It ain't looking good, y'all. And we'll get some video of it, y'all, and we'll give y'all some thoughts on on what we think about it and everything, But like I said, initially, I don't think I would trade it for a sit down, I don't want to pass judgment yet. I ain't really got enough experience on it yet to really make an educated educated opinion on it, so I don't want to sound stupid, so let me get used to it for a minute before I go to making bold predictions and shit,
Right.
But yeah, y'all, this is where I'm way. We'll kick back with you. Peace. So it's got a FX651V on it, y'all. I'm not sure how many horsepower that is. It's probably around 23 or so. All right, guys. So we got Wade on the Staris. Here y'all. We'll see how good it stripes and all. I tell you what, to me, man, it is not a pretty machine, man. It is not. It is not a pretty machine at all. Okay, y'all, so we'll get a little more footage of that, and we'll give some opinions on what we're thinking about it and everything here when we get ready to, but I gotta get to cutting, y'all. What do you think about the Staris so far?
I love it. The only thing I don't like about it is you can't adjust the deck on the fly.
Can't what?
Can't adjust the deck on the fly.
Right, yeah, that's the one thing. I don't think it's that smooth of a ride either, man. But it probably just takes some getting used to. I just don't think it's worth $11,000, y'all. I mean, that price point is way up there if you ask me. I'm thinking more like $7,000, $7,500, eight at the most. Because for $11,000, I can get one of these that I'm sitting on right here. I might not be able to get the X series.
What's the shortest thing for the 52? 9,000?
I
think it was.
Yeah, 10.5 with tax and all. So, yeah. He told me if I bought him $10,500, he'd let me have the 52. So, but still, I just think that for the amount of time that I'm going to be using it for my particular business, the big cuts that we cut, I think that I come out better maybe not even going with eXmark brand. They got the Gravely Pro Stance. It's about 75.
We already know we can't get a Skag.
Yeah, I definitely can't get a Skag.
I'm an all-time Skag guy, but boss man says no.
No Skag, man. Can't get a Skag, dude. All right, y'all. So we're gonna head on over to the next one, and yeah. So, and we'll look at the mower more when I get home. We just ain't hardly got a lot of time out here today. So it's Ray. Peace out.